Screaming Eagles Airsoft 101. I'm Andrew Mullins. We're going to have a brief episode. We're going to talk about a gear review, Trinity Airsoft. Got to wait till it's dark for that. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to talk about the difference between tactics and strategy, so you all don't get the two words mixed up, because there's a big difference in between them, and how to effectively command a team in the areas of strategy and tactics. So we'll show you that in a little bit. We're going to show you the gear review, and then we're going to show you the tactics and strategy, and we'll get on to that. Hi guys, I got this gear review for you right here. Echo 1 G36, and I got the UTG tactical flashlight mounted on top of my G36. And I'm not reviewing the gun, but I got a flashlight right here, one of the most powerful little flashlights I've ever seen. I call it the sun in a flashlight. It emits a lot of light, about 200 mini lights or lamps or something like that, equal to that. But I'm going to shine it in the woods for you and let y'all see it. Now if you can see that, that's it right there. That's about a good, 40 feet out right there, and it has plenty of room to keep on shining and shining and shining. And it's just a really good flashlight if you got the night ops going on. And you can see the BBs going through like that. It's good to see where your BBs are going, especially in a night op. It's just a good thing to have. It also adds a cool factor. So, UTG tactical light, can't hurt to have it. It is fairly pricey for it though, so I would recommend not getting it unless you want to pay out the money for it. But you can also use it as a flashlight around the house. It comes with a wire, push button, and all that stuff. So it's a good gun. Even if you don't use it for airsoft, you can still use it for a lot of other things. It's pretty accurate with that. So it helps your rate of fire, helps your accuracy at night, and it's a good overall flashlight. So hope you enjoyed that. I give it a 9 out of 10 because it's just awesome. Tactics and strategy. The differences between tactics and strategy. Now, in the real world, strategy would be an overall aim in a war or a conflict, where tactics would be an individualized battle and how you maneuver in that battle. Now, in airsoft, it can be applied, but it's on a much smaller scale. Say you have a team starting right here, right down here, and you have another team starting right up here. Alright? Well, what would be your strategy starting up here? Alright? Well, I can tell you my strategy right off the bat. Say there are spawn points right here, 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 and here, and here. Alright? Spawn points means you got your ability to respawn your players if they get out. So I'm telling you, this overall strategy of the game would be to occupy as many of these spawn points as possible and hold them. So you would move down here, move down here, move down here, move down here, and move down here. That way you control the spawns. Alright? And that gives you a distinct advantage on the field in terms of how fast you can reinstitute your players in a game, and so on and so forth. Now, your individualized tactics is how your individual squads that take these spawns move and how they go. Pretty much high ground wins, multiple levels of fire. Don't attack from one point, attack from 2, 3, 4 spots. Attack different angles where you can get angle on your opponent. So tactics is basically small scale, like how you would individualize, how you would capture that. That's tactics. But how you capture all of these, that's strategy. So, team commanders out there, when you have these objective-based games, figure out your strategy, tell your squad leaders, and let the squad leaders determine how to implement those strategies. That's a big thing the Screaming Eagles do, and that's why we've been so successful lately, is because I let my squad leaders, I tell them, we need to take A and B and C, and I assign who takes them, but they figure out how to take it themselves. They as long as they accomplish it, they accomplish it. The manner in which they do it is totally up to them, and that's their tactics. As long as they know the basic strategy, their tactics, as long as it's not cheating, it's okay with me. I give my players a lot of freedom on the field to do what they want to individually, and it seems to work really well because we all have the same mindset, and and all that stuff. So it may not work for you, and it may work for you, but it works for us. Come up with an overall strategy and section that off, and let whoever has their certain objectives do it in whatever means they necessary, even if it goes against what you would do. Just because it's not the way you would have done it doesn't mean that it's not right. I mean, if they accomplish it, let them do it. So that's all I have to do about strategy and tactics. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Screaming Eagles Airsoft 101. Next episode we have an awesome gun review. I got no time to do any specials like gear loadouts or anything like that. Trinity Airsoft has given me the two A&K SDVs, the AEG version and the spring version, and the UK Arms SCV. We're going to compare them all. We're going to shoot them all. I got two of them right here with me. This is the A&G spring version. That's the UK Arms spring version. I got the electronic version over there. And we're going to show them to you all. We're going to compare them all up, shoot them out there on the range, and we're going to give you all what would be a good best bang for your buck. So stay tuned for next week's Screaming Eagles episode 101. I'm your host, Andrew Mullins. Thank you for watching.